We got G-Idle's comeback called Wife. Pretty excited about this one because I seen the concept photos on Twitter where they were wearing like the white fuzzy hat and the beautiful chain like outfits. But now that I'm looking at the thumbnail, I have been once again duped. I have been scammed because it is a completely different look. Like not at all what those concept photos were hinting towards. Less than 3-minute song. This one's literally 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So it's gonna be a quick video, but it's like, bro, please, let's get 3.5-minute title songs again. I promise I won't be mad. Okay, I love Shua starts the video. I love it. Wife on the shirts, all white in the forces.
Hello. I cook cream soup. Taste is coca-loco. Want me your wife, but she is.
Ugh. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the way that starts. And the white background with the straight dancing. It's really cool. Very interesting that they're not singing. They're just dancing. It's like a performance video almost. Okay, we gonna let it go through. Ooh. Hey. What? The match cut for the outfit change, okay? Oh my gosh, Minnie, it don't matter what the hair is for you. Mia, what is happening? This feels very uncanny. I'm kind of scared now. Oh my gosh, Yuki, yo, bro, look, honestly, if I would have looked at this video, if they would have dropped Wife back when I first got in, I wouldn't even know who's who. It looks so uniform for real, for real. I mean, I know they're obviously all wearing the same things, but like, bruh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what the, she was rapping. Why are y'all rapping? Go ahead, Yuki. I clean your room, it's so twinkle, twinkle. You got some type of jewelry on the shoes. What dance is that? That's that little Uzi. You know, the hands. Bro, yeah, that's literally that dance I've seen on TikTok. They be doing that like that little stomach wipe. I've seen that before. What is that from? I make you feel like lie, but I don't want a wife. Okay. Hey! This is an unconventional approach to the music. Oh, I love that. What? What? Okay, so it comes out in 5 days, 7 days. It comes out in a week. What? If I'm being honest, like what happens with songs that, you know, obviously, you know, Idol self-produced, Soyeon writes a bunch, right? You feel me? I quite like the way that sounds, to be honest. But what happens is Soyeon, I think she has this very interesting approach where you can really, really tell when she's up front with the lyrics, you know? I think I've heard some people saying like her music may be, her pen may feel a little bit more like campy, you know what I mean? Like it's it's definitely an acquired taste, and I think that's what happens here too. You know what I mean? It feels like the music video is done in such a unconventional way. Like I said, it felt uncanny. It felt very playful and like it wasn't serious. But it's like since Soyeon wrote it, I feel like there's an underlying thing there. Obviously, I guess when it comes to Wife, like it's talking about I cook clean, I make your room all twinkly sparkle. Like it feels like they're just obviously mocking, like satirically mocking the traditional wife. I don't know if they're referring to in general or how it is in Korea, but like the fact they're like, yeah, I make it all twinkle, twinkle, sparkle. I clean this, I do this. And I guess if we're talking about that, there's a little bit more talking points in this video because everybody's like wearing the same thing, right? Everybody's looking the same, wearing the same thing. Then maybe that is also partially of what's going on here because they're saying that they kind of get stripped of their identity following those molds because that's not what they want to do. But it's maybe what is expected of them to do. It's also very interesting for them to just like all just be like, what? Like they have to, is this like they have to bend over backwards for a man, hence them literally having to do this like somersault into the thing? I'm sorry, I got really confused because there's members like sticking their tongues out randomly for some reason right there, and it confused me. The fact that they literally did this whole video like straight facing while they have to perform, I'm assuming have to perform all these tasks to pander to a man. That's what that feels like because they're straight facing here, and then once the song starts, then it's like they're all acting like they're literally marionettes having to do all these things. And now that I see it here, I noticed that they had some accessories on their shoe, on the Air Force Ones. I guess is that, I can't make this bigger, but I guess that might be a chain, which then refers to like how people say my ball and chain, you know, like the chain, I guess, is the marriage, and then the, you know, whatever it is, like referred to as, it's like a marriage term where they refer to women as the chain or a ball, or I don't know exactly how that goes, but I definitely know, like they say like my good old ball and chain or something like that. I've heard that said before. But yeah, I guess that's what that is going for. It's really interesting because even had members like doing stuff I don't think I've ever seen them do. That was, I mean, Soyeon came through. She, you know what I'm saying? She did what she had to do. Like this was out of pocket. That was so, where did that even come from? Like where did that even come from? But yeah, no, this is really, really cool. But it like, again, it just feels so uncanny. I've never seen a music video like this. It's like stripped down and very simple, but then it's also completely different than any of the other music videos that we've seen. They didn't lip sync. They didn't have any solo shots for real, for real. This is like performance video. So any solo videos that we've seen before where they have like little frames where they get to, you know, do a little model on, like we didn't get any of that. Shot like a little one take video, in camera transitions. The match cuts are really cool with the pop-ups, and this little spinny thing was crazy too. Other than that, this is all very, very new. Let's check out the lyrics real quick because again, like I said, Soyeon wrote this. We got some cooking on clean, and we're gonna talk about the lyrics a little bit more, but I can't believe freaking Miyeon started to rap. Like Miyeon and Shua, I think both rap. Like that threw me through a loop. I can't fake it. She was spitting, bro. It's like, what?
Make sure to check out the Patreon and get access to uncut reactions for K-pop variety content, album reactions, anime, K-dramas, movies, and all that good stuff. It's where I can watch even more stuff with you all and continue to bring reaction content here. Link is in the description below.
Without the instrumental break, it's literally 2 minutes long. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what she said. Coco Loco. Oh my gosh. Is that what everybody wants some cream soup?
Cream soup, taste is Coco-Loco.
Okay.
I clean your room, it's so twinkle, twinkle.
This is so quirky. Okay. Okay, hold on. Because that doesn't sound not grown anymore, your dad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on.
I cook cream soup, taste is Coco-Loco. Want me your white, but shit is. I clean your room, it's so twinkle, twinkle. Want me your white, but shit is.
It's so doop 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 나의 턱 살쪄 touch 너는 blue blue blue
아 구석구석 깨끗이 닦아놔 서서히 입술에 손길을 안 닿아 머리부터 발끝까지 그냥 찹찹찹 배웠으면 이제 너도 한번 올라타봐
What?
멋진 노래도 부르고 물만한 니 너처럼 예쁜 춤도 춰줄 거야 만약에
Oh?
사랑하면 나도 배도 부르고 기분 좋으니까 입술도 삼켜버릴 거야
I cook cream soup
See, I didn't even peep that little whisper part. Hold on.
Want me your wife but she is I clean your room it's so twinkle twinkle Want me your wife but she is
Wife, I make you feel so high I make you feel like lie But I don't
Oh.
wanna Wife, I make you feel so high I make you feel like lie But I don't wanna
It's so repetitive, you know, it low-key kind of feels like older K-pop song, kind of, with some of those elements, whether it's the styling elements of that music video or even the sound of the song and how it's like repetitive, very repetitive. It feels like it in that way. But hold on, these lyrics are hella like low-key suggestive, like if we being honest here. So, okay, so I guess that makes sense when we're talking about this traditional wife thing, right? Like whatever their idea is and their fantasies that they have of that image is what they're depicting here in these lyrics. I think it's very funny though, actually, the way that they did it. Like talking right here, if we're talking with the suggestive nature and I know Soyeon, you know, honey, take a big bite. Even when you say you're full, it's bad to spit it out. I think that is a two-way thing. Okay, I don't know if it's due to where I was born or the music that I listen to now, but like I think that is definitely a two-way street. Whether it's like, hey, like a wife, traditional wife is supposed to make sure the house is full, the husband's fed and good, and even if you're full, don't spit it out. If we talking about what they talking about later in the song, I don't know. I want to talk about it too much, but you know, right here, I'll give you a bit more. So stop wiping your spit. I'll give you a bit more. Not grown anymore. Your dad. Now look, and that's what I'm saying. Cause look, you're all grown up now. It says can be translated in other ways. Does your dad know you're all grown up? So that's where I feel like, does your dad know you all grown up now? I think what happens here is, again, it's a play on some of those expectations. You know, you can't get married until you're grown. But what they're saying is, how are you saying that you grown when I gotta handle all of this for you? You know what I'm saying? Like a parent feeding a baby. Like, I'll give you some more. You don't have to drool over it. You know, it tastes so good. It smells so good. You don't have to drool over it. But then also, what they talking about after that just makes me think it's a little bit more than that. I knew it, so I just made some cake. Hold on, you talk about cake. But that's not enough. Pick the cherry on top. Kiss carefully and eat boldly. Tell me how it tastes. Again, this just feels very, well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't know exactly if that's correct, but that's not the cherry I was referring to. But if you see, as it says, it is leading into that nature. Then we go down to Yuki. Where it went was Mion. That's where things got a little bit like, okay, I see there's more happening here, because it is seemingly in the last video was like, if you learned how, do this, do that. I've done this spotlessly. If you learned, then jump on it. If you learned, then do this. If you do it well, I'll sing you a wonderful song. If you do well, I'll sing a cool song like a mermaid in water. I'll even give you a pretty dance too. And then they said something about if you do well, I'll be full too. So it's like this whole thing, this whole picture is a two-way street. It is definitely a sexually suggestive song for sure. In addition to everything else it's doing. Because again, they keep talking about being full. And then Soyeon come in talking about since I feel good, I'll swallow you deeply. Like, that's insane. That is literally insane. Soyeon seems to be really, with every like release that she writes, it seems like she is really pushing the boundaries when it comes to some of these K-pop songs. And of course, when you compare it to like Western media songs, something that happens all the time in Korea, you don't get that like that. And Soyeon is just like, all right, let me see. Like, this doesn't feel like a song that's going to top charts in Korea. I don't know. If it didn't, it's like, I think they made their point. Like, they've already started to make the noise. You know what I mean? They've started to generate the conversation around the song, which is just wow. It's super unserious, but it has a meaning to it. To be honest, I didn't realize that it was that much stuff going on in that. I'm bopping my head around. Like, I didn't realize that was what was going on there. Like, I really thought it was kind of wild to see that none of them sang. You know, none of them sang, and the only time they started to sing was at the end when they said that they didn't want a wife. You know, like they didn't want to do that at the end of the song. That was the only time that they started to sing along with it. You know what I mean? Either way, man, I think I-DLE did their thing on this one. I honestly gonna listen to it a couple more times because I actually think it's quite boppish. I think it's a pretty good listen, especially the fact that we got those raps there, especially from Mion. I again just want to double down on Mion there, because that was, I don't hear fast rapping happen from like girl K-pop groups a lot. When I do, when I think of it, I think of Baby Monsters, you know, Asa, that just happened not too long ago, and I love that. And I literally was like, I would love to hear more girl groups, more girls rapping faster in K-pop. First off, I didn't even know she rapped, but then she came extremely quick. Like, that was quite quick, bro. We don't see that. She was saying what she was saying. I'm just like, hold on. I'll even give you a good dance. Okay, I'm sorry. Get me out of here. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video, bro. I'll see you guys with the album reaction. For then, I think in the next 7 days, maybe we can listen to some more of the albums. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 I-DLE albums, and maybe that'd be good to listen to before this comes out. But thank you guys so much, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace out.